This is a cabin tour of our cabin 10437 on the NCL Escape. First of all, on the exterior of the cabin, you will notice that there's a lit sign with your cabin number. And this is a system so that they know whether you're in your cabin, whether you need do not disturb, or whether you need your cabin made up. Below the numbers, the lit numbers, it's hard to see, but there is braille for the visually impaired. Underneath is a doorbell that also flashes the lights if you are deaf. And then this is how you get into your cabin. It has an automatic door, so you simply put your, put your key card in and the door magically opens. So as you can see, this is an interior cabin. This is a category IA, I believe. Now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you, because the lights are already on. The reason is you need to put a card, either your Sail and Sign C-Pass, in the slot, or we bring an additional card from an old sailing to keep the lights on. Now let's start out at the top here. You'll see there is a light that is for the doorbell. It will flash and strobe. Below that is two buttons. One is for making up the room and the other is the do not disturb. And the lights on the outside will illuminate for whatever button you have pushed. In the same vicinity as the lights is an emergency button. So if you have an emergency, you can push the red button and medical staff will arrive. And this is, again, where you turn on and off your lights. On the rear of the door is the emergency instructions. It has a deck plan. It also shows you the orientation of where you are on the ship, and your muster station and instructions in case of an emergency. There is two peepholes, one for someone who is able to stand or is taller, and another one which is located in the center of the emergency instructions for someone, say, that is small statured or someone in a wheelchair. Again, this has an automatic opening door. It's a push button. And you'll see that there are three pegs where you can hang things on. We find very nice for like our lanyards. And there is a plug right here by the door in case you have a scooter that needs to be charged or a power wheelchair. And this is the button you'll use to get the door to open automatically. Currently, the configuration you're seeing is two twins. However, we will have those twins put together, and they're slightly smaller than a twin size bed, so it turns into a queen. Now, it is difficult to see in this particular cabin, but in the ceiling, right up here, there is a lock that will, if they unlock that, you can bring down another bunk. So you could conceivably have three guests sailing in this cabin. Now, across from the beds is the entertainment area, and you will see that it's a regular standard, I believe I would say a 32-inch television, some magazines. The channels will vary depending on where you are sailing to. Outside of the bathroom is your thermostat that you can control on your own, and this is the light for the bathroom. Across from the bathroom is the closet area. If you see, there are two doors. One is a mirrored door and one is a full wooden door. And next to that are three doors, and we'll get to that in a minute, what's behind everything. And then there is in the corner a desk or a workstation. And this is where you will have 3 drawers to use for whatever you'd like. Behind this drawer is the safe, and I'll show you that in a minute. And if you look underneath here, because outlets are always an important thing, there are 3 American outlets and 1 European outlet and another switch for a light next to the European outlet, which controls the lighting over the desk. You have your phone, and this is where you'll have all your amenities. We haven't gone through ours yet. But you will also have next to your bed these little baby reading lights so you don't disturb your partner. Now let's take a look at the closet. Like I promised you earlier in the video, I'm going to show you the closet now. It has ample space for your clothing, and this bar here does have a grab bar that you can pull down to make it easier to access your clothing if you are in a wheelchair or a scooter. There is a shelving unit here. It's a nice double closet, and like I said, you know, there's the mirror, full-length mirror on the outside, and now let's look at the 3 storage compartments. So, when I said there's 3, you have 2 shelves here. They're quite deep. And a mini fridge. And the mini fridge, the things that are in the mini fridge are not included in your beverage package, so be mindful of that. And another 2 shelves down at the bottom. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. Unfortunately, it is not an automatic door, so there's no push button for the bathroom. That's a little bit of a disappointment for me as far as accessibility is concerned. But you'll see that you can lock your bathroom. There is a towel bar or grab bar. There is plenty of drains in the floor so that your room will not get wet. Drains in the shower. Nice big bathroom. There is a fold-down bench. It's a roll-in shower. Like always, NCL does include amenities like their Revive body wash and their Nourish conditioning shampoo. And I'm a hairdresser, and I do think it is quite good, considering it is a free shampoo that they, you know, include in your cabin. There is a bar that comes down on the other side of the toilet if you need lots of grab bars. There's tons of them. You have your toilet paper, and sink area. And also the mirror is slightly tilted and can be adjusted, and that is so people in wheelchairs can see themselves much easier. There is an outlet in the bathroom, and it is only for shavers. That would be electric shavers only. It's set up to take American or European. It just depends on what holes you put them in, but only your shavers, your electric shavers. And luckily, it has shelves. On some of our other cabins we've been in, the same configuration, there were no shelves, so we're really excited to see the shelves. All in all, this cabin is very comparable to the cabin that we were on when we sailed on the NCL Bliss. I believe that cabin, it was 11629. I will link that tour above if you want to see that. And I want to thank you for watching this, and I hope you found it helpful. As a reminder, Frank and I always want everybody to travel safe and cruise often.